Saturday, March 7th, 2026. Depending on what reports you're following, but this Iran United States war is popping off. Tel Aviv, of course, Israel's under a media blackout. They don't want anyone to see what's going on there, and that's pretty typical for Israel to be super secretive. But I digress. Iran is absolutely overwhelming the systems of Israel right now, and they are being bombed into oblivion. There's reports right now that Netanyahu may be on a plane back to Mar-a-Lago to meet with Trump. There's also reports that Netanyahu has been out of the area 85 to 95% of the time. Of course, that would make sense because he's the number one target of Iran outside of maybe Donald Trump. And Lebanon is involved. The United Arab Emirates is involved. Saudi Arabia is involved. All said and done, there's 14 countries that Iran has bombed. Iran itself has also taken heavy casualties right now. Reports are putting them around 1,700 deaths, but you could take that number with a grain of salt as well, because obviously in the fog of war, there's not a very accurate way to assess damage that quickly. But with that being said, Iran is taking massive hits as well, and Donald Trump came out last night or today saying that today was going to be the day that Iran was going to face massive retaliation. Now, what does that mean? I don't know, but we do know for a fact that B-2 bombers are in the area, and these don't play around with the B-52 bombers. And on top of that, the United States has such air superiority over Iran that they're just refueling right over top of Iran. They're facing almost zero threat at this point. And it seems to me like the major target for Iran right now is Israel. And that would make perfect sense, of course. But it almost seems like the United States is their secondary target. And I mean, Iran is pretty limited in its options as to what it can do outside of striking U.S. bases located in other Middle Eastern countries. Which is that is a valid tactic as well. But they don't seem to be able to reach any of the U.S. warships or anything like that. And the United States has all but eliminated their Navy. So that's an afterthought at this point. But it's going to be an interesting day. I'm going to post some shorts, and I'll try and do a few videos to keep people updated as well. But also, remember, in a wartime, this is the fog of war. You'll hear news reports that are partly true or 100% factual or 100% misinformation. Remember that the information spread is also part of the war. Neither side of any of the countries involved want to admit damages, any battles lost, any of their heavy heavy equipment being struck down. So we as civilians get very limited information, and you have to be able to decipher and verify what is true, because the news is just coming in at an unprecedented pace. I mean, I don't remember news like this since Operation Desert Storm, when the United States just obliterated Iraq. But with that being said, I hope everyone's blessed and having an amazing day. I pray for all the people involved over there. I don't wish harm to any of these people. I do want the Iranian people to be free and not be under totalitarian ethno-state, so to speak. But God bless our troops as well. And we'll chat soon. It's your boy, the Retarded Dinosaur.